Yeah. So what we're going to do today is we're going to show two ways of putting speakers in the panels. One will be the speaker is going to go right through, and the other way will be when the speaker is actually on the surface of the panel, so you actually don't even see the speaker. All you see is the fabric. So the first one we're going to do is the one with we're taking the meat, I guess, off of the panel, and then we leave the fabric, so the speaker is going to be hidden. So we're starting first of all, most of the time, if we know where the speaker is going to be, there's not going to be fiber here, but in this one here, there are fibers. So the first one, we know we're going to be in this area approximately. So we're going to take some of those fibers out. Well, actually, maybe it's even better if you know approximately in this area that you put the speaker. So the first thing we do, we'll just mark it before we even take the fiber. So we don't need to take fiber that we don't need to take. So we can keep as many fibers as we can. So we're going to first of all mark it in this area. And we know, so now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some of the fibers out. Sometimes if they're long enough, we can just put them around the circles, but what we're going to do is we're just going to cut them out. All the fibers all around that are actually going to be in the way of the speaker. Take those out, this one. If we can move it all around, if you can move it, that would be the best. Then we can actually keep the stars, but if you can, if it's too tight, you just have to take it out. So there's another one here. There's another one here. Now, if you want, you can. After the speaker is done, you have this extra fiber. You can actually poke it and put it back in around the speaker. So it's okay if you took it over here. You're not even going to see it if you took it out. But if you can put the fiber later on after the hole is done, you can put it a little bit closer. So all the fiber you took out, we're going to be able to put them back later when you're done. Okay, so now you see here, everything is out. So now we have the area. We have the area to work. Let's take this one out too. All right. Then we have David here. What we're going to do is our pro is going to cut the. So the first one we're going to do is we are not going to go through the whole thing. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep the fabric in this installed. Go ahead. So you see, first we're going to take a little layer off. We don't have to take all the way everything down. So we try to be careful not to cut the fabric all around. We're not going all the way down. We're probably going halfway. And the way the fiberglass panel works is it actually is in layers. So you actually start taking the layers, the first layer out. Now you can work it also, and we recommend gloves that, because you have fiberglass going to your fingers. They've been doing it for so long, I think his hands already are proof. So nothing goes to his hands. So he takes another layer now. And slowly, we don't want to go all the way in. So he's taking another layer out. In a certain point, you can actually going to start feeling the fabric a little bit. Even just being careful not to take it. Here you go. You probably have one more layer left. And now he's going to go down. He's going to feel the fabric just a tiny bit. You can actually sometimes hear it. You can hear the fabric actually.
You can feel your blade tip.
Yeah, you can feel a little bit of the blade, and that's when you're not going to go all the way deep. There's actually another layer of a white protective film that you're really touching. You're really not going to the fabric. There's another white layer that we'll show you in a second. So now pretty much this is the layer that he's going to take, and that's going to be the last one. Actually, move that. Maybe I'll move the camera. You're able to see it. Oh yeah, the white layer now. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Now the white layer just came out. That actually came out easy because he already cut it through the white, but pretty much done. And now the speaker is gonna go right in. So you can see it's going right through. So when it's gonna be dark, you're not gonna see all this at all. And that's it. Now after you're done, we recommend you can put a speaker, or if the speaker is already mounted in the ceiling, then all those extra fibers you cut, you can just poke it in and put it back in different location by poking it, put it in, and then you can put some Elmer's glue or any wood glue will be good. Nothing with acid or anything in it. Wood glue or any water-based glue, even silicone will be okay to hold the fiber. You put it in and then you cut the fiber on the other side. Now, so this is the end of the installation for the speaker that you don't see. Now, sometimes you want to put the speaker right through it. So then we're going to continue, and then let's see, cut and show you how you have to put the speaker right through. So we cut an X. Like a pie shape. You can cut some maybe into 8 pieces here. Make sure when you're cutting it, you're not on the customer carpet. And that's it. So what we do is usually we just spray a little bit and sting the showroom. Yeah, you can get the glue from the Home Depot or a hardware store near you. Woo. You wait for 5 minutes until it's pretty dry. I mean, it can be that glue, it can be any other kind of glue like that. Usually we wait for 5 minutes, but you know, right now for the sake of moving forward, we just be putting like that. Good. Let's show you this on the other side. And then the speaker usually, and that's where the speaker slide right in here. And then, you know, most of them is going to be black, but and that's it. Thank you.